Welcome to the GoldMiningExpert Trading Journal Explainer. Today, we are diving into a brand new signals spotlight. We've got a premium documentary-style audit lined up for you, focusing on account 37277399, better known as the GoldMining Loonie.
That's right. And we're cutting straight through all that unrealistic marketing noise you usually see. Today is strictly about verified, transparent data, pulled directly from real MetaTrader 5 performance reports. Let's get right into it.
29.51%. That right there is the total net gain this account has locked in since December 2025.
Hitting nearly 30% is absolutely a major milestone. But, as analysts, we really care about the how. Is this just a lucky streak, or are we looking at a highly methodical, repeatable process?
Well, we don't just take anyone's word for it around here. Pulling up the raw MetaTrader 5 summary dashboard straight from Forex, you can see that 29.51% gain is clearly documented right up top. The whole point of this audit is to document reality, the highly profitable runs, sure, but also those inevitably difficult market phases. And that brings us to a really vital metric behind all this growth, 84.11%. That's the trading activity. It basically tells us this expert advisor isn't just sitting idle. It's highly engaged, constantly scanning and identifying new opportunities in the market. You can actually see exactly what that activity looks like in this unedited profit and loss loop. Check out that thick green band. That shows a gross profit of over $1,700. Meanwhile, the gross loss is sitting around negative $849. Now, losses are totally mathematically expected here, but the grid management ensures the net stays decisively positive. Section 1. Strategy and the cent account reality. So, to understand the strategy, you need to know this operates as a cent account. It actually started with a real money deposit of just $25, which is represented in the system as 2,500 cents. Why do it this way? It allows the automated strategy to run under completely real, live market conditions, but with incredibly controlled and scalable exposure. Exactly. So how does it actually deploy those 2,500 cents? Well, the GoldMining Loonie is fiercely disciplined. It trades exclusively on the US dollar to Canadian dollar pair, the Loonie. It utilizes an automated grid and Martingale strategy. But here's the kicker. It's engineered specifically for steadier recovery behavior and really tight trade management. It's a far cry from those aggressive variants that so often end up blowing accounts. Section 2. Steady growth and performance review. Just take a look at the upward trajectory here. The blue balance line is sitting at 3,195, and it's shadowed incredibly closely by the purple equity line at 3,199. That tight shadow, that is literally the heartbeat of a healthy account. It proves there are no massive, lingering open drawdowns dragging the portfolio into the red. And when we break down the 2026 monthly progression, it just shows relentless consistency. January kicked things off with a massive 8.54% gain.
Then February and March held incredibly steady around 5% and 4.6%, followed up by another powerful 7.61% surge in April. There's literally not a single negative month on the board here.
Section 3. Risk and drawdown analysis. Okay, this next bit might honestly be the most impressive statistic of this entire explainer. 5.27%. Keeping the historical maximum drawdown capped at just over 5% for a grid and Martingale EA, that is exceptionally rare. Looking closely at the growth versus drawdown progression, you can see the green total growth curve climbing steadily right against the red drawdown line. Even during phases of clear market stress, like those obvious spikes we see in late March, the drawdown was tightly capped. That's what allowed the account to recover so seamlessly. Now, as professional analysts, we look straight at the institutional metrics. A profit factor of 2.03, that means the system makes twice what it loses. Combine that with a 5.09 recovery factor, which is absolutely outstanding. And at just 3 trades per week, it really proves the EA is patiently waiting for the absolute right USDCAD setups. And because transparency is our #1 priority, here is the direct dashboard visual. You can verify that 2.03 profit factor and the 5.09 recovery factor for yourself. We want all the data completely out in the open. Section 4. The verdict and future updates. So, what's the plan moving forward? Here is the long-term roadmap. We are currently navigating step 2, compounding and recovering steadily. The ultimate goal is to grow this initial 2,500 cents all the way up to the major 10,000 cent milestone, which equals $100. Once it survives all the different market cycles to hit that mark, step 4 is a potential public launch as a verified copy trading signal. The absolute core takeaway from today's documentary-style audit is that gold mining Loonie just isn't about getting rich quick. It strictly prioritizes long-term progression, heavy transparency, and incredibly disciplined risk management over unrealistic marketing promises. In an industry that's frankly full of hidden data, seeing an account openly share its exact drawdown and equity curves is a real breath of fresh air. So, will you be tracking these weekly interval updates as the gold mining Loonie pushes toward that 10,000 cent milestone? Keep analyzing the data with us, and we'll catch you in the next explainer.